Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for a little bit, I think like 2 weeks or so I haven't filmed a video, but I think I just needed some time off to just chill. But today I'm here with a Disney video, and this is my must do quick service locations in Walt Disney World. I've picked 5 out, but I am going to do an honourable mention because Helen's not here with me because I just decided to film it on my own. And I know I'm missing her favourite, or at least her second favourite if it's not her favourite. Also, we're at less than 100 days for our Disney World countdown, so I'm so excited. I can't believe how close it all is. It's crazy. So I've picked 5 locations in Walt Disney World, and these are my absolute favourite quick services that I've already been to. I've obviously not done all the quick service locations in Disney World, but these are just a selection of the ones that I really enjoyed that I have done. I'm going to start with Helen's mention because she's going to kill me if I don't mention this one. Blaze Pizza. And some of you might be thinking, why is that not in your top 5? I do love Blaze Pizza, but I am probably more like into thick crust. I like thick crust pizza, whereas Blaze is obviously thin crust. Blaze is really good pizza, enough to share. Like, one pizza is enough to share between 2 people, and they're $10 each for one pizza, which for Disney standards is very cheap. Very cheap. So if anyone doesn't know with Blaze, it's basically kind of like you make your own pizza. You can select ones that have already been pre-made, but they do have like, it's like a toppings bar, and you just go down the line and you just add stuff to your pizza. You're like, I want pepperoni, I want mushrooms, I want a bit of spinach, I'll have some extra cheese. Voila! I'm going to start with my list now, and first, or like 5th on my list, like the lowest of the top 5, is Be Our Guest. And I love Be Our Guest. I think Be Our Guest is so worth it, especially if it's a quick service credit. We've done both lunch and breakfast, and I really enjoyed both. For breakfast I had the cronut, which, like, if you love pastries and donuts, it's perfect. Like, I love stodgy breakfast, so it was perfect for me. And Helen had a cheese and ham, like, was it like a charcuterie board, is that what it's called? And she really enjoyed that. And then they also come out with a plate of pastry. And then for lunch I've had the croque monsieur, which is basically just like a ham and cheese, like toasty. It comes with fries as well, and from what I remember the fries were really good. And I've also had the triple chocolate cupcake as well, which is like my favourite cupcake that I've had at Disney. It's so good. I've also tried the grey stuff for dinner, but I wasn't too bothered with the grey stuff. But it's awesome because for one quick service credit you get actual cutlery and actual plates, and it's amazing. You sit in the Beast Castle and just the atmosphere is incredible. We've eaten in the ballroom 4 times that we've eaten there. 2 for dinner, 1 for lunch and 1 for breakfast. No, we've only eaten there once for dinner. 3 times in the ballroom and once in the West Wing. And the West Wing's really good as well. But when we went for breakfast, just a little heads up, we got there for the earliest reservation and the West Wing was already completely full. Everyone just headed straight there. So just be aware of that if you do want to eat in the West Wing. It does get full very quickly. The next one on my list is Flame Tree BBQ. And we went there last year. It was like our last full day last year, and we ended up getting the, it was like, oh, I can't remember what it's called. It basically had ribs, chicken, pulled pork, baked beans and coleslaw, I think. And then we also got a side of onion rings as well, and I have to say those onion rings were incredible. I still remember what they tasted like. They were so good, and it was a massive basket, and the onion rings was a snack credit, by the way. Really good value. But the meal that we had, it was 1 quick service credit, and it was huge. I'd recommend getting that between 2 people. It's about $20, I think, but if you split it between 2, maybe even 3 people, it will definitely be enough food to keep you going. I wasn't too fussed with the pulled pork, I don't think. Usually I really love pulled pork, but I don't think I was too bothered with that. But the ribs were really good, so yeah, I'd recommend it. And it's like just kind of before the Tree of Life. Well, it's kind of like you turn right at the Tree of Life and it's there. Why does that motorbike always have to go? It's so bloody loud. The next one on my list is Wolfgang Puck Express, and this is in Disney Springs on the the east side. Is it called the Marketplace? I think it is. It's actually quite hidden. Like, we went there in 2016 on our first night, and then we went there last year and we actually struggled to find it because it's so hidden. But it's so incredible. If you are on the dining plan, you need to go to this place because the value that you get from this place is incredible. Again, you get actual cutlery, you get actual plates. It's amazing. The food, in my opinion, is table service food for a quick service credit. It's incredible. We have been there twice for dinner and once for breakfast. For dinner I've had a pizza. It was a thin crust pizza, but it was very, very nice. It had barbecue sauce on it. That was the first time that we ever went. And the second time I went, I had bacon wrapped meatloaf, and that was the first time that I'd ever had meatloaf, and it was really, really good as well. And it came with like shoestring onions on top. It was so tasty. And then for breakfast I had cornflake French toast. And Helen had a breakfast pizza. I should mention that as well. Like, they have so many incredible options that you can't find anywhere else. Like cornflake French toast. And it was incredible. And also I should probably mention as well that it doesn't get that busy, mostly. The first time we went in 2016, it was hectic. But we did go on a Saturday night, so that's completely understandable. And then when we went for breakfast, I think there was maybe another table in there. Not busy at all. And when we went for dinner, there was like 2 other tables in there. We were like, is it closed? Because there's literally no one in here. And that was, I think, that was the Thursday night. So if you avoid the weekends, it's really, really quiet. The food is incredible. Maybe I wouldn't recommend it if you're paying out of pocket because it is quite expensive, but if you have the dining plan, it is a must. My second favourite quick service location, one that you have to do, well, I mean, you don't have to, there's loads of places you can try, but one that me and Helen actually really, really enjoyed, and the last one we've actually eaten at because it was the one that we ate at on the last day of our holiday last year. Makes me sad. I want to go back. But it is Pecos Bill, and I never know how to say it. I know it's P-E-C-O-S-B-I-L-L. Pecos Bill. It is a Mexican kind of style quick service. It is in the Magic Kingdom, kind of between, like, it's like, is it Liberty Square or near there? It's between, if you walked from the Haunted Mansion to Splash Mountain, it's along that strip, kind of where the parade goes. Well, it is where the parade goes. That's where we always sit for the parade because it's a bit quieter there. But the food there is so, so tasty. We got nachos last time, and the great thing about this place is there is a toppings bar, so you can go in and you can get all the cheese you want, all the salsa you want, all the sour cream you want, sweet corn, beans. I don't know if beans are on there actually. Guacamole. I love avocados. I love places that have toppings bars, and it's so tasty, and you can easily get like a nachos plate or a burrito plate or whatever it is and choke on your own saliva and share it between 2 people. We did that, and it's more than enough food, and obviously you can get as much as you want from the toppings bar, so you can just like pile up. And I know people have gone there and they've just got like the nacho crisps, which is like a lot more inexpensive, it doesn't come with anything, and just gone to the toppings bar and filled it up with stuff. So like, if you want something very inexpensive that's going to fill you up, I'd recommend doing that. Okay, so we're down to my number 1 spot for quick service, one that you have to try. It's so good, and it is Satu'li Canteen. Again, I don't know if I'm saying it right because people say it differently, in Animal Kingdom. In Pandora specifically, in Animal Kingdom. It's amazing. Like, it's so good. It's not your typical theme park food whatsoever. It's very, very different to anything that I've ever had at Disney or at any theme park. And it's so, so tasty. The great thing about this place as well is that everything kind of feels a lot healthier. I mean, it is a lot healthier. When we went, we had a sweet potato hash. With beef and a creamy herb dressing, and it was so, so tasty. It was so flavourful, so yummy, and the portion size was really, really good as well. And they also have other options that you can get. So basically you have a base, a sauce and a protein. And for anyone wondering as well, all 4 of the bases are vegan as well. This place is really, really good if you are vegan or vegetarian, or I guess if you have any kind of dietary requirement. I reckon you could find something really, really tasty here. And then we also had the vegetable curry pods. They do have the cheeseburger pods as well, which I know most people tend to go for, but I don't like pickles or gherkins or whatever you want to call them, and I don't like mustard, so I'm really scared of them. And I love like samosas and spring rolls and things like that, so like the vegetable curry pods is like that in a pod for me, so I like that. And it was very, very tasty, and it came with vegetable crisps, and I love vegetable crisps. And they've also got some really, really cool looking desserts. Like there's this bright blue dessert which is purple inside, but it's not chocolate, so I don't want it. And Helen also had a drink from there as well. It was called a Pandoran Sunrise. I'm just making sure I've got it right. Yeah, because the Night Blossom's the one in Pongu Pongu. Get the Night Blossom. And then she had the Pandoran Sunrise at Satu'li, and it was really, really nice. It was like melony, kind of, I think it was melon Powerade that was in it, and then just loads of things mixed in it. It was really nice and really refreshing, so I'd recommend trying that drink as well, and it also comes on the dining plan. So if you go to Satu'li, get one of the bowls, get the pods, get a Pandoran Sunrise, get a dessert. If you want a bright blue dessert, they do have a chocolate one as well actually, and just eat to your heart's content. So I'm going to finish there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe as well. Next week I'm going to be doing my top table service locations, so I hope you're looking forward to that one, and if you're not, I'm sorry. Also, let me know what your favourite quick service locations are down below. I would love to know. I'm obviously slacking on Hollywood Studios and Epcot. I mean, Hollywood Studios, Woody's Lunchbox, or is it Andy's Lunchbox? I never know anymore. It's probably going to boost things up, maybe. And Food and Wine kind of takes away from a lot of the quick service locations in Epcot, so sorry Epcot. But I hope you all have an incredible day, and I'll see you very, very soon for my next